Greetings and welcome to Factorio. I'm Dgray and today we continue our Let's Play of Krastorio 2, where we last episode just set up our sulfuric acid production, gotten that up and running and buffering, but we ran into a bit of an issue with power. So for today's episode we have two things planned. One, I want to fix our power, and two, we will start to set up our chemical tech cards, so we can start to do some more things. So firstly, let's just run up to our power area. Don't think we can do it from the air, because we have to take this out. You are not needed anymore. And then we pretty much just need to copy this one, as long as our coal can keep up. And that is also starting to hit a snag in that department. So let's just take a little trip. Gonna enjoy when we get more things. To be honest, I don't even know if I'm just thinking about the power production, if wood would be a good substitute, because I think wood, it does take power to make wood, but I don't know if it takes that should take a lot less than it takes to make wood. So we could pretty much power this with wood if we run out of coal, which is something we should probably hook up now that I see it, because we are a bit too close to the cutting off point. So here is some coal I would like to gather. Then we can just take the coal back to the things back there, and then over here we can set up maybe another setup by the water just over here, so we don't have to run that far with it, with the things. So firstly, let's drag one belt back. Cross. And make sure that we only take from this belt when the other one is empty. I think that is a somewhat good way to do it, unless we want to take from this one first and this one afterwards, but that is not really what I want. So here we go. Please input priority from the left. No, sorry, from the right. So we empty this one out, and when this one is empty, we can start to use what's over here. And then we really have to look at something to do with the power, because oh, there's coal down here behind a ton of biters, so we will have to go clear those out in the future. But that was just some science. We might just leave that for a little while we clear out all the trees over here and set up a new steam production, or steam setup even. Do we have a pump? We do now. We need one wind turbine as well to power it. And then we need to take this part pretty much. Please take you. Yoink. And then put it... should we take it up in this cell up here instead? I think that might be wise, just to get it a small amount away from our base. And sentries, go away please. You are not needed anymore. We have some other way of dealing with things now, being radars. So let's set up steam here. Copy you, change to that one, and just put it at the top. We can have two running in the middle, and just upgrade it with things when needed. Or we can just set up two right now. You can go away, you are not needed either. So this is 24. Oh, you're in the way again. There we are. This is 26. That means we'll have to hit, what's it called, 11 more. So if we just take that part, that should be 11. Hopefully I did that right. That is 48 or 24. That's what we can support. Do we have... Oh, stupid tree, go away. Then we just need to hook you up where it is pruned. This is not needed to be done, but I like making it look somewhat pretty. There we are. This just needs to connect up to the main network for all of this to work. Oh, did I misalign it right here? I did. Let's just fix that. We can't have things looking that badly. We like the symmetry. And there. So that'll be our new production. That means we can take all of this, do a little flippy, add it in right here, and be somewhat good in terms of our production. Should probably give this a red belt now for the future. Then we just need to hook all of this up to our coal supply down here. That is all we need to do. Do we have any loaders? That is not the case, it seems. Please give me you. Just give me 10. There's no need to actually have more than that. And that'll go up into this one. We could probably use loaders on these, but I'd rather not do it. That's the loader. Thank you. And you'll just go up this way. And then we have a huge power production up and running. Why didn't you get placed down? There we go. And now we just need all of this to be hooked up. Let's gather ourselves one more pump. One more wind turbine. To get the two things we need flowing in. So 1, 2. That's the water of that one. Or are you inside range of that one? I want to move you a bit then. Don't want you on the same network. We have seen what happens if we do that. And that is not a good sight. Please reach. And there we are. You'll get one single power pole and double wind turbines. There we are. That should provide these with all the power it needs for this to run. 40 kilowatts. Then we just need to hook up the pipes. And voila. That is a much bigger power supply than we had before. And we can then start to use the base at a somewhat good speed again. So let's just leave this to be constructed by the robots. I think everything is correct. Is everything hooked up? This one's hooked up to network, that one's hooked up to network. We have started to get what we need. So that is our success for Team Steam. Oh, sorry, that was a bad joke. What I am seeing though is that our steel can't keep up when we run our base at full speed. So that does mean we will have to expand this one out. Or at least just upgrade it to red belts. And then we'll just have this flowing in. Can we do a simple upgrade to red belts as well? I can't see why not. This will take a long time before it's upgraded, but we'll just let it run its course. There we are. And then we'll need for all of this to flow in correctly in the future. That's going in, that's activating that. We'll just need to hook you up to the same line. Right now I think we can do it to 1 without any issues. And in the future we'll just fix that if needed. There we go. That should give us a full yellow belt. Our little sentry. Yeah, that is fine. I don't mind that sentry getting destroyed. So that is 1 full belt of iron. That will be used for a ton of things, and we'll just let things buffer. So now for the main part of this episode, that is pretty much getting our chemical tech cards up and running. Yeah, we are buffering a bit. So to do that, we just need a simpler machines. Has to be number 2. That is fine with me. And the rest we have. Wood should be flowing through at a nice pace. Is all of this working? It is. Perfect. Power-wise, more than good. Green is going. Everything is working. So glass is something we need to drag down to the bottom. Blank tech cards needs the iron and the copper. So we need those 2 as well, all the way down there. Would it be an issue to put that on the bus? It's used for pretty much all of them, but used in quite a big bulk. So I might just make it on site. Yeah, I think that'll be better than dragging one all the way across. But yeah, that we'll know in just a little bit. Please remove these. They are not needed. Neither are you or you. Good, that solves that issue. These are kind of, they're not inside the pollution cloud. I wonder if this one is sucking up all the, the oxygen. Oh, not all the pollution, sorry. It is at least saving us a bit before we get to these massive camps out here. Where we really have to start to worry about them. So place you down. You can get moved as well, just down 1. 2 right there for a bit of defense. And then it's time to set up our chemical tech. So all the things on the bus And blank tech cards, the only thing we have to make. That makes 5 every 1 second. This one needs 5 every 20 seconds, so it's 1 to 20 if we do the same math. Can we steal this one? Or should we just make a new one? Let's see here. We'll need to take blank tech card. It could probably be a good idea to just put this on the bus, but it's also fun making things on site. And we'll just do direct insertion for all of them. Where are you at? Oh, yeah, this is what I'm looking for. 1, 2. Copper wire into tech card. Just get in with our direct insertion. And then we just need you to flow down the line for all of the tech cards, among other things. So let's put you here for now. We'll need 1, 2, 3 lines and 1 with the fuel. We should easily be able to do that on one side. Doing 1, 2, and fluid in here in the middle. A good way to do that, since we do need double, what's it called, input, is just dragging a line up here with the fluid and jumping it down like this and doing a little sneaky jump like that, because then we can do that all the way down, and I think that will mean that we can hook him up as we need, doing a long-handed and a normal one. Let's just take the cheap ones, since I think they are fast enough for what we need. It takes 20 seconds after all. Though we do need glass probably on one belt by itself. I think that's what we need to do. No, let's take these. That means we should probably get tech cards outputted to this one. Then we'll have glass in that one and merge in the red belts on the bottom of this one going in. Would we want to... Oh, you need iron as well. That we can fix quite easily. It would be a lot easier just making the tech cards at one point and moving it around the base. But I know how much we will need. That means we'll have to continue to expand that in the future. So let's not even go there. Let's fix it this way. Do it like that. But yeah, then we'll just do a mix belt of iron and copper. So I have a mix belt coming in, jumping across to, or maybe just from here to here. So this one can grab this one. This can go in here, and then we'll do a long-handed one in between them. Wouldn't this solve what we need to do? I think it will. Let's do it here instead. I think that would look a bit better. So mix belt, iron and copper. We'll start right here. How many can we then fit in? Because we will need an output. Or could we move it up on this bus, on this line instead, and just keep it free? Because there's no need for all of this. We'll just get this one to snake around. Five and 5. That'll be enough for 20. As long as we can output it fast enough on the belts, we should easily be able to do that if we have it flowing through. Let's try the setup and see how it goes. Do I want anything else? Because what I want then is an output here for the, for the blue. We also want one on the opposite side, so we have double inputs. Let's do one line. We don't need that much yet. It's completely overkill for now. But we will in the future. So let's just do one line for now. Or setting up 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8. I think that's what we're running at all of the other ones. 2, 4, 6, 8. Causing slower ones, but that should be enough. And then we'll just split it into this green one right here. So we have it on the same side. Of course I will go through all of these cells to get back up. But it's not the end of the world. So let's get this flowing, guys. And let's see how much we can mess this up. So we'll need this on one side. So if you do it here, you will go in, get 2 out, you will jump. You'll jump there. That means we'll get a splitter here. We'll need you to get it in right here. So it means we'll have one going down this way. Stop that, please. And one going up that way. Something like this should work. Should probably do the same over here. But let's just check that it works before we do anything else drastically. Oh, luckily we can get the power from down here. Outputs, please use the loaders, they are a bit cheaper. And then we'll just need to power all of them. So there we are. That should be what we need for these. We just need to get okay, you're out. Nice, gives us a little alert for that. So then we just need glass, sulfuric, and advanced circuits in. So let's start with the sulfuric. You'll have to jump in from right here. Can you reach? I'll take that as a yes, luckily. That's sulfuric acid in, supplying all of these. Perfect. And then the last thing we need is just, the last two things we need is glass on this one. And we need advanced circuits on this one. So let's take the glass first. Please come with me. So one full line of glass is probably overkill, but it's gonna be good anyway. Belts. Let's just start from here. Then we can always check it. Oh, turn it around, that is. There'll be glass flowing in. going into our blue chips. This will grab it, and then we just need the last one being our advanced circuits that we don't have on the bus yet, but luckily we did make some very nice blueprints a few episodes ago. So where do we have room on the bus? This looks so messy. Should probably mark it with stone at some point so we can see where the lines go. Or we can just do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. This will be, we just mark it like that. That means this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can go on this one. Oh, this one that's empty. I don't think we have anything on it. Nope, that is correct. So right here we can have our advanced circuits going. Should we just merge it onto one line? I think that will be the best. So we could just merge it right here in some cool way. Maybe merge it into a chest. Oh yeah, that'll look good. So unnecessary, but I think it'll look so good. So you can go in from both sides, from buffer chests, and then we can just output it out this way. I love these little intersections. It looks so good. And from here we can just easily jump it to there, and this is not going to give us the optimal solution for connecting it up to this belt, is it? Well, it is if we do that. Haha. And you probably have to go back up again at some point, so let's just leave you for now. There we are. Red circuits flowing. That's going to tax our base a bit, I have a feeling. And then let's take this one all the way down. To right here, where I want you to go in this way. Of course, you'll only go in on, what did we decide on, the bottom one? Yep, to not interfere with the blank ones. So just like that. We'll make sure everything flows in correctly. And then we should have blue chips. Or blue tech cards even. Let's just get you on one side of the belt instead. I think that'll look a bit better. So let's just check that this works now. That it supplies enough for this. Then we'll drag up a belt going into this little setup here. Oh, I love building things. And let's see. Please say I hooked this up correctly. I'm quite sure I did. Oh, look at that, guys. That's chemical tech cards in production. So, what's the easiest way to get it to here? I think it's just dragging it along right here. Can you go all the way down? We'll need to do a little jump right there. But other than that, I think it's looking mighty fine. There we are. Let's just get you out this way. And look at that bluey goodness. This will all get flown in by robots. Now we just need to hook it up, and then we can start to do our first blue things, and then we might need to upgrade our entire infrastructure. since I have a feeling that what we're producing right now will not keep up with the output we have. But that is something for next episode to look at. The whole infrastructure part, and maybe killing all these spices because they are getting very, very close to a pollution zone. And so far we are still keeping them just outside of it. And I want you to merge into this one. And we kind of have to get you to jump over, or just do something as simple as this. Please jump you, and voila. That is blue science. It's gonna go into this one. That's gonna collect it. And then we are looking rather good. Yeah. That is looking very good. So should we just see what our first blue science should be? Here it flows. What can we make now with blue science? Oh, that is locked behind a ton of things. Oh yeah, maybe advanced oil refining so we can get some fuel for our car. That might be the first thing we do next episode, is do the advanced fuel refining. Because it would be nice having a car to go kill these in, instead of doing it by foot. That is good. You are filling up nicely as well. And to be honest, the base is looking very, very nice. Nothing to complain about in it, to be honest. Yeah, we'll have to look at glass as well. So next episode will be a bit of different things while our science is going. And us trying to fix all the bottlenecks this is gonna do. Let's just look at green as well. Everything is gonna be lacking now when we start to do blue science. So I'll end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you will like this video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. That would mean a lot to me. And then I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.